Good evening, folks. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. When with Michelle. Sorry, we were sitting here chit-chatting and weren't paying attention to the time. Get in trouble like that a lot. Hi, Robin. Just so folks know, well, I got to say it anyway. For anybody new coming on tonight, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So just kind of bear with me, do the best I can, and get to as many people as I can. Okay? Robin, how are you tonight? Robin, do you know the saying, somebody's coming over with bells on, in other words, excited type situation? There's a younger man standing here, and it's literally, I want to use that expression. He's here with bells on. It's like he's just really excited, bouncing and happy. And would you know who I'm talking about? I feel like there's some sort of celebration or something around him. He's raring to go. And it's like he just wants to spend it with you. So whatever this is, or whoever this is, I want to say he's with you, and it's a really good feeling. Something is happening around you, and I feel it's coming. If it's not happening right today, it's coming very, very soon. It's going to give you an upswing in your life. In other words, if you've been down or just kind of blah feeling, there's good things coming that's going to make you feel like you're on top of the world again, and that's what he's here to let you know. Okay? I'm also hearing a name like Dennis. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's attached to him or not, but I'm hearing that name. I hope it makes sense, and think about what I told you, but there's definitely good things coming your way very, very soon, because he is so excited. Okay? God bless. All right, where are we? Angela Hill, how are you?
Right on it.
Okay, Angela Hill.
Oh, yes, Angela. I miss her in circle. I miss her in circle.
Angela, you're asking if there's, things are going to change soon and you're waiting on news, but my first impression that I got was a traffic jam. And I don't know about you, but I know when I get in a traffic jam, I get very, very testy and nasty. But this is what I feel is going on around you. It's obviously symbolic, but I want to say don't lose your temper, and don't push so hard that you lose momentum and you screw things up, in plain English. All right. Things are going to be happening on a very positive level, but it's not in the time frame that you're expecting it, is basically what the message is here. It's going to happen, but just not the time frame that you expected or you want. So please just be patient. Things have to be worked out. There's a woman that's here talking to me about this very, very matter-of-factly, very, she's very professional, is the only way I can put it. Almost like a therapist would talk to a client. But I feel good with her. I feel like I keep wanting to say, don't worry, she's on your side. She understands the anxiety that you're going through. And she's just coming through to let you know tonight, because it's like she's not supposed to say anything from a spirit side, but she's letting you know that things are going to work. They're going to work out. Okay? It's all good. Just be patient. Please be patient. All right? That's the gist of the whole message. All right. Folks, please share the video as much as possible. Excuse me. That helps get our message out. And for those that share, every time you share, your name goes into a drawing for a free reading. And that is pulled the last Wednesday of the month. So please, we're starting a new month here. Let's get the the names together, and so we can fill this bucket. But thank you. Zula 950. I'm hoping Zula is your name.
Melissa.
Melissa?
Marissa.
Marissa, okay. Okay, Michelle keeps track of that for me. It's a good thing. Okay. Marissa, there's a woman here and she's pacing back and forth. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say she's worrying her hands? In other words, she's doing one of these numbers while she's pacing. It's like she can't stand still. She's concerned, but at the same time, I feel happy with her. I know you asked for a male name. I don't remember the name, but this is the woman that's here for you tonight. Excuse me. And she's saying, stop wasting so much time. Okay, I'm just going to give it the way it comes in, Marissa. Stop wasting so much time. You're going to the wrong people. You need to stay right where you're at and listen. Open your heart and open your ears, and all your answers are here. Now, I don't know what she's referring to, but she tells me that you do. She's also concerned that in the excitement of everything that's going on around you, that you're not taking care of yourself properly. And she says that won't fly. That cannot fly. You need to stop and you need to take the time to take care of yourself. Everything else is falling into place the way it's supposed to. And she doesn't want that lack of self-care to get in the way and create a problem. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I hope. I don't like giving messages like this when I don't understand them, but I have to give it. Okay, as long as you understand it, that's what's important. But I will leave that with you. God bless. All right. Austin, ADM?
I believe the name is Austin.
Okay. Austin, has something new just come into your life? New and exciting? Because I just want to say, Austin, don't let the excitement overwhelm you. Okay.
I'm not sure if they're saying yes to the name or yes that something's came in.
All right. Austin, you said yes. Is that that you understand what I'm talking about? I'm sorry here. I just need some clarification. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. The excitement is you've been waiting a long time, but don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it put you in a position of missing out on things, because that's very, very important. I feel like for the first time in a very long time, your life is finally on track. And there's a man that's standing here and he's saying, that's my boy. I am so proud. That's mine. Yeah, and I'm so proud. It's like you've worked really, really hard. And things are finally the way they're supposed to be in your life, and they've smoothed out. Enjoy it. You know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Just enjoy it for what it is, and know that you've taken the right steps and that things are going forward in your life the way it's supposed to. Okay? God bless. Sometimes, we just need a reminder of that, folks. And I know I do myself. You get caught up so much in your desires and what you want and what you think you need that you lose sight of the reality of what's around you. And we all need that reminder sometimes, me included. Okay. Friday nights, 7:30 p.m. Join us, please, at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain for an open spirit communication circle. It's a wonderful experience for people that have never had spirit communication before, because I can promise you will actually feel it yourself.
Right.
Also, you will you're guaranteed, it's $10 a person, and you're guaranteed to get a message either through myself or one of the other mediums that's there. So it's well worth the $10 to just come on down and enjoy it. We also have our new store up and running, metaphysical store, and it's everything from dragons to tarot decks to all kinds of stones and crystals and jewelry and books and incense, and you name it, it's there. Come on down and check us out. If nothing else, just come on down and say hi. You know, I'd love to meet some of you. Well, I'd love to meet all of you, but I can't do it all at once. I'm bad enough remembering names. But please come on down. It's open Wednesday and Thursday from 9 in the morning to 5:30 in the evening, and Fridays from noon to 7:30 at night. All right, so hopefully we'll see you there. And again, sharing the video as much as possible is appreciated. If for any reason I can't get through to you tonight, and I just can't with the numbers that come on the show, I can't get to everyone. If you have specific questions that you would like to have answered, please go on Facebook tomorrow night at 8 p.m. That is a paid program, however. I'll answer any 2 questions directly that you have. It's with the understanding that Tuesdays and Wednesdays are free, that there is no charge for these, because this is strictly from spirit. When I'm working, to answer direct questions, it's a different modality, if you will. So yes, I do charge for that, but it's great if you don't want to have a full reading for whatever reason. For $2 or for $10, you can have 2 questions answered that you like, and that's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on Facebook. Okay, stop talking and get reading. I've literally got to have a woman here standing here telling me that. Only she's not nice about it. She's telling me to shut up and stop and start doing what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I am. Dana Pittman, how are you? I want to say it's nice to know, Dana, that I'm not the only one that has some directional issues. And by that meaning, you're supposed to be doing things a certain way, but it's like, oh, there's a butterfly. I got to watch that for a little while. Or, you get in the middle of a program or the middle of doing something, get in the middle of doing something and, you see something else and you drop it and you go over it. It's directional.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm glad I'm not the only one. However, there is a woman standing here with her hands on her hips. And it's kind of funny because I want to giggle, but I know if I do, I'm going to get in trouble. It's that little kid feeling that if I laugh, I know I'm going to get in trouble, so I got to behave. This woman was a mother or a mother figure in your life growing up. I don't know that she's your biological mother, but she is a woman that you look to as like a second mom. She was very involved with your upbringing, to the point where you probably seen her more than you did your biological mom. Anyway, she's saying, I know all the tricks in the book. You can't get away with it anymore. It's time to sit down and start studying. I don't know what the studying part is. I don't know if it is a literal, as in books that need to be opened, or a computer that needs to be opened, or if the studying is just a life study itself. But you're missing the picture. You're missing important things going on. And that's what this message is all about. You need to slow down and really listen to what's going on around you. A lot of people need your help. And for whatever reason, they're not comfortable asking, or they're afraid to ask. You're going to have to step up to the plate and just help. And just say, okay, I know you need help with something, so let's just do this. It's going to be greatly appreciated. I feel it's out of your comfort zone to do that, but that's what part of this is. Okay?
Started school on the 8th, and she's been procrastinating.
Okay, well, she's here literally giving you hell. So just, and I apologize, whoops.
Whoops.
Just know that she loves you very much. She wants only the best. That's all she's ever wanted for you. God bless. All right. All right, that's weird. Am I hearing jingle bells in the middle of or the beginning of September? Please. Millie Waterman. Hi, Millie. I'm hearing this. I'm hearing jingle bells. And for some reason, I'm drawn to you, and I have to ask, do you have a not so good attitude about Christmas, like you just wish it didn't happen? It was just another day that you could just get by? Because it's a feeling like it's been like that for a long time. But there's a woman here saying make sure that you decorate that tree and you get things going, because you've got some wonderful surprises coming this year. Okay?
Yeah.
And this Christmas tree is symbolic. It's not just at Christmas time, but it's in your life, plain and simple, on a daily basis. It's like, do what you have to do. Go through the motions. If that's all it is going through the motions, just do it. It's going to be worth it in the end, and you'll appreciate it better. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Someone you've been wanting to see is coming in soon, and they're coming in by plane. This woman is going, let her guess. Let her guess who it is. Kind of unexpected, but it's going to be a welcome surprise.
Thanks.
All right. God bless, hon. Thanks. All right. Okay. Charlotte Jones. Hi, Charlotte. I think this woman is here for both you and your husband. I'm hearing I'm the crazy mother-in-law. I don't know which one she is, whose mother, but all I'm hearing is I'm the crazy mother-in-law. Do you know who I'm talking about? By saying she's a crazy one, she's just full of life, loved to play pranks and games. And if something had to be done or a party within the family had to be planned and executed, she was right there. She was the go-to person. And she loved it. She loved doing it. I want to say, Charlotte, she's waiting for you to take over there, to take over that aspect of life here. She's saying you've got it in you. You can do it. It doesn't have to be the way I did it. You can do it on your own and still be just as wonderful. I guess what she's talking about here, Charlotte, is there's new things coming in. They're coming in very slowly to the point where it seems almost non-existent until it's actually there, and it's like turning around and saying, whoa, where'd that come from? Okay.
Your mother.
She wants you to know, this woman wants you to know that she is working diligently on getting all the ducks in a row for you. She's helping you achieve that. She's saying things have been a little crazy for so long that sometimes it's hard to be able to pull it all together at the last minute. So know that she's going to be helping you a lot with this. Okay? I'm going to leave that for now. So God bless. Hi, Tominator 2000. How you doing, buddy? Love you. Ooh, making your own channel. Cool. Just make sure it's okay with Mom. And when you have it up and running, I'll watch it. That's my grandson down in one of my grandsons down in North Carolina. Hey, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Tony, my dear, I seen your post on Facebook, and all I want to say in nice big letters, in case you didn't see it, was just do it. Just jump in both feet. Come on the show with me next weekend or next week.
Next Tuesday.
Time to get your feet wet, my dear. Come on the show with me Tuesday.
Tony Lamanna will be doing the show next Tuesday.
Well, we want her to be doing the show with us next Tuesday if she doesn't have something else planned. But it's time to get your feet wet, dear. All right. And she's excellent, folks. She really is excellent. All right.
She probably just passed out.
Either that or we're going to both catch hell later.
But we need to see her anyway.
Yeah. Savannah Tompkins. How are you? Savannah. Are you very crafty? I'm seeing it's like the dining room table, like mine is always cluttered because everything is left on the table. You know, I get in the middle of something, I leave it and go start another project, and I have one project after another on the table. And I feel that this is something similar with you. If it's not literal, it's symbolic of a way things could be if you let it go. But at the same time, I just want to say, don't worry about the organization right now. Right now, it's more important that you get your ideas into physical reality, that you bring them into your life and bring them into your home. I'm hoping this makes sense. There's a man and a woman standing here, and they're saying, we always knew you had it in you. You just needed to wake up and see it for yourself. I hope you understand what I'm talking about, Savannah. Because I really feel it's like, if it's not happening, it should be happening because it's time. It's time for things to get going in your life. You've waited long enough. You've behaved long enough. Now it's time to take those ideas and bring them to fruition. Just bring them out and get them moving. Okay? God bless. I dropped my pen. Thank you. All right. Where are we going? Hi, Ann. Ann Johnston. Okay, I'm not sure what this means just yet, Ann, but I'm seeing the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland with the big clock, with the big watch, pocket watch. Okay, wow. What is this? Believe it or not, I really don't know the story of Alice in Wonderland to know of all the innuendos and the meaning of a lot of different stuff. I was just not one into fairy tales growing up. But I'm seeing Alice in Wonderland And I keep hearing, I'm late for a very important date. Would any of that make sense to you, Anne? It's like things need to get moving. I know you've asked for Sarah if she has any messages for her father, but I don't feel her here. I am feeling an older man, and he's wearing an old style business suit, which I want to say would be a great grandfather. So I want to go back a lot of years. It's time to bring, all right, Anne, it's time to bring the ideas that are coming in now, and it's time to plant them, to put them in this garden around your house, and to watch them grow. The ideas are the beginning of a new kind of life for you. To some people, that's scary, but with you, it's like you've kind of expected it. You knew it was going to happen. You just didn't know when, is what I'm being told. And now I'm telling you the time is now. I hope that makes sense. God bless. You know, when I say that, folks, I'm not trying to be facetious or anything. I truly don't understand the messages sometimes, and I have to trust the fact that Spirit tells me that you do understand it, but I still got to ask anyway. Okay. Max. Hello. Max, I'm feeling games all around you. I'm assuming that Max is your name, so that's what I'm going to go with here. But I'm feeling games, not just, board games but head games too. I almost want to say, without it being negative, I want to say it comes as a natural for you because you've lived with it your entire life, the head games aspect. So you've learned how to maneuver things around to make them fit your life. Be aware of it so that you don't make past mistakes, so that you don't repeat them. There's a lot of sorting out going on in your life right now, not just in paperwork, but in a lot of different areas. Just remember that we talked about it, please. He's here with a lot of love, but he's literally telling me if I told him I loved him, he wouldn't believe me anyway, but I still do. Hopefully you'll know who I'm talking about. All right. Thank you, Alicia. And I enjoyed having your mom there too for the reading. She's a neat lady. I love seeing her laugh today too.
Right. Laughter is always wonderful.
Melanie Big Lake. Melanie, I'm not even sure why I called your name, to be totally honest. Other than I just heard her. And your name just kind of brightened up a little bit. Would you be aware of a young teenage man? A young man. To me, it looks like a teenager. Maybe mid to late teens in spirit. Would you know who I'm talking about, please? I know we're on a 10-second delay, so it may take a moment for it to come up. But if you could let me know, I'd appreciate it, Melanie.
Early.
I don't know what early means.
Maybe snort.
Okay. 22. Okay. All right. Well, it's hard because, you know, age looks different to different people. You know, some people think I'm older than dirt, and other people think I'm a lot younger than what I am, but that's what we go with. Okay, anyway, Melanie, he's here, and I feel excitement, but I also feel understanding. And it's a very sobering understanding. He's hoping to have that from you. In fact, he's saying that would mean the world to me. But I can't make it happen. I can't make you or anyone else understand why things happened the way they did. It's like he goes from being very excited to being very, very serious and very, I want to say tighter, wrapped up tighter in a drum here. Wow. Okay. Give me a minute here. I got to figure out what's going on. Okay, Melanie, I'm feeling a lot of cross impressions here with him. It's like 1 minute being very happy, the next minute, you know, in tears, being, you know, intensely angry to being very blasé. This is still going on with him. And it's nothing that you can fix. It's nothing that you're to blame for, you or anyone else. This was his reality. It was his life. He wants you to know that those things aren't happening anymore, that there's been healing for him. But he's saying that's why things happened the way they did. I hope you understand what we're talking about here. I don't. Other than that, I want to say that his death was not a natural death. But there is understanding, okay? He doesn't want you to worry anymore, you or anyone else. He doesn't want anyone to worry. Because he's saying, I have to go. I have to do what I have to do, but I love you. Okay. Then I will leave it at that. God bless Melanie. I hope it helped. All right. Caitlin Morgan, how are you? Caitlin, there's a man here. And all I'm hearing from him, and please, don't shoot the messenger here. Because I'm seeing someone that just kind of, I'm hearing fast women and fast cars. That was my life. That's the way I liked it. And he's laughing about it, Caitlin. This has to be an uncle or someone, because he's saying your grandmother didn't like it then and she still doesn't like it now, but it's okay. We're getting along better. He was kind of out there, very flamboyant, very, no holds barred is the best way I can say it. Okay. He's coming through because he wants you. He's saying you need to lighten up. You need to start enjoying life a little bit more. You've been held back and held down for too long. And he says, and that happens and it makes people rebel. He doesn't want to see that with you. He's saying you've worked too hard to come as far as you have in your life. He understands that. But he just wants things better for you than what he had. I hope that makes sense. Please just remember we talked about it. It will in a little while if it doesn't right now. Okay? Patty Orr, how are you? Patty, all I'm hearing, and I believe this is coming from a grandfather, all he's saying is, please tell her, meaning you, your grandmother's tired. Your grandmother's very tired. And that's all he's saying. But he's there, and it's like he's there for everybody. He's there for you, he's there for her, he's there for a lot of different people. I feel good with this man. He was, and I don't know why I'm saying it, but he was a team player. He worked with the family. If something had to be done, he was right there with everybody else. Okay? Just know that he's taking care of things. Patty, he's not there to bring you to tears or to upset you in any way. He said, all I'm doing is stating the facts, sweetheart. Your grandma's tired. And it's okay. I'm sorry. I have to give it the way it comes in. I don't like that, but that's the way I have to leave it. Okay? God bless. All right. Okay. Folks, join us on Friday night, please. Find out what spirit communication is firsthand yourself. You know, I'm not the only one that does this. Many of you are capable of doing this too. The only difference is education. Anything can be learned. And I just, I try to make that known to everybody, especially to my students, that there's nothing that I'm doing that you're not capable of. The only difference is the education and knowing the mechanics of how things work. And that means working with spirit.
There's many you have taught out there as well.
I'm hoping next week or Michelle and I are both hoping next week that Tony Lamanna will come on with me. She is one of our graduate students. She's an accredited medium and she's excellent at what she does. Couple different reasons. Number one, as her teacher, I want to show them off, all of my students. If they would all come on one at a time, I would absolutely love it. I want to show them off because I'm so proud of them.
There are a few of them that are ready to come on, want to come on. Their schedules just aren't allowing them to.
I just, and I want to show Tony that she can do this.
She knows she can. She's good at what she does.
But sometimes they all need a kick in the butt. And this is one time. I love her to death. She's excellent at her mediumship. And I just want her to have the chance.
She's just never done it publicly like you are. So
and I just want her to have that chance. Even if she never does another show again, at least having that one chance to know if she likes doing it or not. That's all.
That's a good idea.
Okay. Betty Marriott, please. I'm glad you asked for Timmy. Does anyone for me tonight, Timmy or my mom, DeWanda? Because I keep hearing Timmy's here or Tim's here. Tell her Tim's here, and I had no idea where that went. With Timmy, I want to say a little bit of a prankster or a jokester. He loved to make people laugh. He loved to make people feel good. Even more than laugh, he liked to see that people feeling good and knowing that, he was in some small way a part of that. He misses that. He misses that interaction with the family. He's still there with the family a lot, but they don't see him or acknowledge him because he's at a different rate of vibration. It's like, I want to say, come on, Betty, talk to him. The same way that you would talk to anyone else in a room. When he's on your mind, know that he's in that room with you and just talk to him and you'll know how you feel what those answers are. And believe me, he has a lot to talk about. He keeps telling me so many things need to be straightened out. I can't do this alone. I need her help, meaning you. And that's what he's asking for, is your help. So please just open to his energy. You'll know it's him just by the way you feel. And let him ask the questions, or you ask him. However it's going to work, I don't know. But it's important, I know that. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right, come on down to the store, folks. Any Wednesday or Thursday between 9 and 5:30, or Friday from noon to 7:30. It's at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. God, I had to think there for a moment. I almost said Mount Pleasant. Okay, it's in Fort Plain, 48 Main Street. Been ordering a lot of product. I really think everybody that's come in the store likes what we have, and everybody's telling me that the prices are really low. So I would rather sell, quantity rather than hold on to something forever and just have it sitting on the shelf. So maybe that's your advantage. Come on down and check it out. I'm sure you'll like it. You're welcome, Betty. Lisa Hupchick. I was going to call you this afternoon because after you left with your mom, I wanted to say, I wanted to call and say, hey, I think you left somebody here, meaning your father. But he was there kind of teasing me. A couple of times I had to smile because I could just hear the remarks coming. But more than anything, he just wanted to spend time to talk and just to be in the physical world for a little while. He's a good man, a strong man. And he wants you to know, Alicia, that he's very happy with the way you help your mother. He's saying that's important, especially now with her age. It's important that you girls stick by her and make sure everything's okay for her. But for some reason, he's saying it more with you than with anyone else. He's proud of you, and he's thankful and grateful for all that you've done. Not only for him when he passed, but for your mother as well, making sure that things stay good and happy and healthy for her. Okay? He's also trying to boot you out the door. And I think we had talked about that earlier today, not on a permanent basis, but just becoming a snowbird, so to speak. But he's been like kicking your butt and pushing you out the door because he wants you to do this. He's saying do it now while you can before you get too old to where you can't travel and you're not comfortable. Okay? Thank you, Alicia. God bless. Okay, I think I have time here for one more. Andrea. Arrow 734. Andrea, does the name Amy mean anything to you? All I'm hearing, I'm not seeing anyone, I'm hearing spirit. And I'm hearing them saying, Amy needs help. Amy needs your help. Are you aware of someone by this name? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. That's all I'm hearing is Amy needs help. The voice is fractured, like they've been crying or just very stressed. I don't know what the situation is. I wish I could be more direct, but I'm hearing Amy needs your help. Go to her. Okay? If it's within your power, please do so. Because it'll make this man feel better. Okay? Hope it makes sense and not been totally confusing for you. Folks, it's about that time tonight. Wow, like 2 minutes left. I just wanted to thank everyone for joining us. Michelle and I both enjoy doing this, and she sits here week after week with me. She takes care of all the electronics and slaps my hands because I touch things. But God, this past week we have been on for over 2 years, and that just blows my mind because it doesn't seem like it's been that long. But know that I appreciate it. Michelle appreciates it.
I do.
Everything that we do here, we do for Spirit and we do for you. Thursday night, tomorrow night, if I couldn't get to you and you have questions, yes, I do charge $10 to have 2 questions answered. Because unfortunately, folks, as much as I would love to do free all the time, I live in a physical world too and have bills the same as the rest of you. I don't mean that to sound rude in any way, but just maybe as an explanation. Thank you for joining us. I hope that you join us again soon. I'd love to see you all Friday nights down at Circle. If not, just come on in the store, drop in and say hi. Be nice to meet you. God bless and thank you for joining us tonight.
Good night, everyone.